Hello, ancient soul. I'm here for another reading for you today. Feel free to take in a deep breath and connect with your inner source to see what parts of this reading may resonate with you. The reading is general and timeless. It's going to be for all signs, so just take what resonates with you. But if you would like a personal reading, a one-on-one personal session with me, a past life regression session, anything else, go to 144bluerosetemple.com or you can email me. All the information is going to be in that box below. And just as always, thank you for all of your love. Thank you for all of your support, and thank you for being here today. If my energy or my readings resonate with you, feel free to subscribe. Go click on that notification bell and go click on that like button so you can know when the next reading does come out and so I can connect more with your energy in the readings. All right. Divine Mother, Divine Father, Holy Spirit of God, what do we have today for the ancient souls? What do the ancient souls need to hear the most? I'm getting a lot of the Yeshua energy in the blue ray. What do we have for this Yeshua energy in the blue ray of light? What do we have for this reading for the ancient souls? For Yeshua, there we go, blue ray, the blue rose. And then we do have Commander Ashtar as well. So you may resonate with the blue ray of light or the blue rose. Humanity and benevolence, faith, stay calm, trust in the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. Now, some of you may be worried about someone or something, but what Spirit is saying is see the light in the world. It's not as bad as you think, or it's not exactly what you think that it is. Why do we have humanity and benevolence, faith, stay calm, trust in the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world? Why do we have faith for the ancient souls? Forgive, save space. Okay, 144 as I say that. There is definitely forgiveness in this reading. Either someone took you the wrong way or you took someone the wrong way, or both. And it wasn't exactly what you thought it was, or it wasn't what they thought that you were, over here. Let's grab another card. Why do we have forgive and faith, humanity and benevolence? Stay calm, trust in the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. Why do we have forgive and faith, generosity, receiving, the lady of the gift over here? Small steps and asking for help. This is actually not karmic, you and this person. You may be worried about someone in your life right now. Is this person pure? Do they have pure intentions? This, that? Yes, they do. Maybe something happened between you both, but as there's forgiveness here, and I'm hearing the Ho'oponopono prayer. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. So Ho'oponopono may resonate with you. This is actually someone that it's meant to be a positive soul contract. The lower mind. Is it Terrakon? Something like that. There was some sort of energy that came in that was negative to try to distort the way that you both view each other. And that's because you actually have great work with one another, the lady of the gift, generosity, receiving. And some sort of entity tried to separate you and this person. It tried to distort each other's view of one another. And the ways that can hold on any power is of the lower mind. You both are very strong, and I'm hearing very strong star seeds very specifically, so maybe that resonates with you. There's forgiveness here, but it ends up being very beautiful. For the collective, I'm going to grab these cards. Why do we have the Lady of the Gift, forgive, and faith? Why do we have the Lady of the Gift, forgive, and faith? Yeah, there's a lot of blessings actually coming in. Why do we have forgive, faith, DNA? Why do we have generosity, receiving, forgive, and faith? Why do we have forgive and faith? Yeah, there's a new cycle. There perhaps is words left unsaid between you and someone. There's forgiveness between you both. And you don't have to forgive. Right? What's coming through is forgiveness requires an ego death. And that's why people stay separate from one another. Forgiveness requires an ego death. It's to admit that, oh, I saw things a little bit differently. Oh. That kind of thing. And so we have a new cycle. Healing. There we go. Yeah, healing. There's been healing between you and this person. And I do see that you're both meant to be in each other's lives. There's a lot of blessings between both of you. However, it requires a healing cycle separate from one another to come back together for a new cycle. Now, for the ancient souls, why do we have the Lady of the Gift, generosity and receiving, forgive, and faith, humanity, and benevolence? Why do we have forgive, the Lady of the Gift, humanity and benevolence, faith? Why do we have forgive, the Lady of the Gift, humanity and benevolence? Yeah, I see you moving forward over here with the Chariot card. We have King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then the Nine of Swords. Someone's worried over here. Why do we have forgive, faith, generosity, and receiving? There was a fight between you both. Why do we have generosity and receiving, faith, and forgive? Whoa. Yeah. Part of it is because you guys are actually so similar. That's actually part of the problem. And it's not a problem, but it does require a whole lot of maybe shadow work and healing, right? You and this person, and now it's not twin flame. I'm not seeing anything romantic here actually, but you both are a lot alike. But to the point where it's like, have you ever seen the meme of Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man? It's like, you both are a lot alike. And you do have a lot of blessings with one another in a new cycle. However, despite you being a lot like each other, there's no room for the, like I said, ego death, right? There's no room for the ego between both of you. Of like, well, that person looks just like me, or they're doing this, like, or you guys are just a lot alike. There's actually a karmic soul contract here that you both mirror each other a whole lot. It's actually a safe space. It's a safe space. But it will bring up all of those lower thoughts of the lower mind of like, hey, this or that. Are they going to take from me? Is this competition? You both are. The reason actually why it was karmic is because you're kind of like the same person. You know, like you're not the same person. And I don't see twin flame here. I mean, we do have a King of Wands and Queen of Wands. But the way that this energetically feels is not romantic. It feels more of just like someone who, it's like, this is like me in another parallel reality kind of thing. And again, I do see you moving forward, but there's something karmic here that happened. Why the Nine of Swords? For faith, humanity, and benevolence, forgive, and generosity and receiving. No, you're meant to do very well with one another. You are meant to perhaps work with this person. There's supposed to be investments. But there was fear in the way, like I said in the beginning of the reading. And again, there are certain words I sometimes like have trouble pronouncing. I have a speech impediment. It's either Tarragon. I believe so, but that's the entity that infiltrates the lower mind. We've been talking about that lately. Something, whatever you want to call it, archonic, entity, energy, karmic soul contract, tried to get in between you and someone else that you are like, that you guys are a lot alike. But the fear will come up, right? Those fears, the comparing, the this, the that. Why do we have the card forgive? It's actually God's judgment that you both forgive one another. We have the Magician card here, Gemini. It's actually God's judgment that you're both meant to forgive one another. Like it's beyond the ego. Where God's spirit is just like, you guys have way too good things to do with one another for the collective. You better forgive one another. That's my judgment upon, I almost want to say my judgment upon y'all. My judgment upon you two. Forgive one another. Because there's such beautiful things and blessings here. You know, so it's almost like Spirit's like, well, you're both gonna forgive each other and get over it because there's beautiful things coming in. And again, not like get over it kind of thing, you know, but stay calm. Trust in the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. Why the Seven of Coins and the Nine of Swords? No, you both have so much to come in here. And yes, there were fears that came up. Why Seven of Coins? Two of Wands over here. It is a choice, but I do see here that there's beautiful things here. It's a choice. It's always a choice. You always have free will. However, what Spirit is saying is that there's a new cycle. Why the Queen of Wands with the King of Wands here? Fear. That's what's coming through here. What got in the way between you both was something in the root chakra, whether it was both, one, whatever it is. We have the Four of Swords here, but it's fear, this, that. Now, what's this Two of Wands? What is the choice? Yeah, you have a choice whether you and this person end up doing things together or not. Who is this person to the collective? Who is this person to the collective? This is someone that you had some sort of emotional bond with, okay? And it's someone that, we have the Ten of Wands here. You could have let them go. Why the Ten of Wands and then the King of Cups here? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Six of Swords. In the past, you let this person go to move forward. However, it's like what Spirit is saying is that there's something, though, about that person that, like, I'm kind of hearing the song, and I thought it was over. You know, it's not quite over, but I do see that there was something karmic in the past between you, but there was. Now, what is the collective's energy in this reading? Get ready for overflow. And the Fool card. So you, collective, ancient soul, you're in brand new energy. We have the Fool card here. We have the Ace of Cups here as well. And we do have generosity of receiving over here. So Ace of Cups, you're in a beautiful, very divine energy collective. How does the collective feel about this person? You love them. Confirmation. You actually love this person. How does this person feel about the collective? How does this person feel about the collective? Not you. This person feels like you're a brand new person. I have chills on my left, just on the left arm as I say that. So something about the left or the feminine, because that's the left. You love them. Yes, there was something karmic here. You love this person, collective. And this person, we have the Fool card. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. So this person feels like you're off to a new start. All right. And again, I'm seeing the choice here, that it's the choice. And, you know, you could forgive without reconnecting. However, I do see beautiful things here. All right. Now, why do we have blessings? Why do we have blessings? Blessings come in small sizes is also what's coming through here. We have Ace of Wands, Page of Cups. When it comes to this person, there is a brand new cycle starting between you both. It may start off as just a message. Just a, hey, how are you? I'm just checking in on you. You know, something very small. It's a small gesture. But we have the Knight of Pentacles here, okay? And so I do see beautiful things coming in here. And someone's also shifting their perspective about you, or you're shifting your perspective about them. There was a whole lot of mirroring, and that's just what I'm seeing is two fingers going like this. But a lot of illusion has been cleared, and you're seeing this person for who they truly are, and they're seeing you for who you truly are in a positive way. And I do see reconciliation here. Okay, so that's what I have for you. It's a brand new cycle. There's actually blessings between you both. And it feels like that's the only reason why this kind of came in. You know, you both were kind of meant to have that, though, like a karmic conflict, because it purged out from the root what needed to be purged out. So you could just be in your blessings together. All right, so that's what I have for you. I hope that it resonates. I'm going to grab some cards of advice. What is some advice for this reading for the collective? Why forgive? Faith, humanity, and benevolence, and the Lady of the Gift. Why forgive? Hope, love, and acceptance. We do have Kalima, spiritual transformation over here. This is your chance to soar, facing fear. Yes, and that's what's coming through, that there was something in the root chakra. There was something about fear. Actually, there was nothing to fear. You both, 144, as I say that, you both, you may even feel like, oh, like we're like the same person. You have a Queen and King of Wands. It's like this. And it led to karmic mirroring. There's blessings between you both. Hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth and choose loving thoughts. Okay, and then the bottom of the deck is that Kalima energy. What else do we have for this reading for the collective? Why forgive? Humanity and benevolence and generosity. Why forgive? Humanity and benevolence and generosity. Merlin, cosmic knowledge, and then joy over here. All right. It does feel like also you both share wisdom with one another. We have Mary Magdalene, sacred marriage. And then we do have protector energy as well. And we have Anana, believe in yourself. All right. Why do we have protector energy? Why do we have protector energy? You're being compensated. All right. Rainbows can resonate with you. Rainbows are seeing birds. And the number 8, you transmuting some sort of energy. Why do we have protector energy? Yeah, that's what came through over here. Now, for some of you, you could stay calm when it comes to this person. This feels like what happened over here. Someone, again, illusions, compensation. You're going to be compensated. It does feel like both of you, or one, like either one, whatever resonates with you, saw each other through some sort of, again, rose-colored glasses. We're kind of for the collective. Some illusionary energy over here. With the protector energy. Now, I'm just going to say this as it's coming through. For some of you, there's someone who has a spouse and their spouse does not like you and is sending you energy. 1616 as I say that, 77. Someone has a spouse, someone that they're dating, and that person is sending you negative energy. Like someone's spouse is upset with you. 33 as I say that, and 777. But what Spirit is saying is to stay calm in that situation as well. You're going to transmute it and you're going to be compensated for it. Why do we have protector energy? Why do we have protector energy? Yeah, stay calm in some sort of situation. Who does the collective, or what does the collective need to protect their energy from? Who or what does the collective need to protect their energy from? We do have the Emperor, Aries energy. And it does say father. Or it's a very, very masculine energy. Why 10 of Pentacles and the Emperor for protector energy? Protector energy from some sort of masculine energy. Very, very masculine here. Could be an Aries. They do not have good intentions. This person here, it's not going to prosper. I'm going to ask for advice of the protector energy. But this is someone who definitely karmic. They want to take from you. This person, they don't see you at all. Illusion. You're going to be compensated. Now, for some of you, someone thinks that you make more or whatever than you actually do. And they're trying to come for you. Not even realizing how hard you've worked. Etc., etc., etc. You're going to get through it. And it's not going to prosper. But with the protector energy, there is someone, and it's just this energy that I'm feeling from them. Intense jealousy. Intense. Where they're just oh yeah, the collective's gonna do all that. I want the collective in a 5 of Pentacles. So whoever's thinking that about you, what I'm also hearing about this person, I'm going to channel it as it's coming through. If they even attempt to do this to you, they will receive karma. They will. This is someone who is seeking to destroy. It's a very, very masculine energy. They're seeing you through a completely different lens. Whole lot of mirroring here, but this is someone who is very karmic to you. And I'm hearing touch not my anointed. Ten of Pentacles, the Emperor card. This person wants to put you in a Five of Pentacles, but they're in the wrong. And I'm hearing, touch not my anointed. Hangman over here. Who is this Emperor to the collective? This is someone who now, this is not who we were just talking about. I'll tell you that right now. That person that we were just talking about, this is not them. For some of you, again, take it as it resonates. Could be past, present, or future. You could have dealt with some sort of like karmic cycles with people, relationships in general. What's the advice for this ancient soul? What's coming through is you have power over this person. They don't have power over you. They could try to attack you in the material realm. They're going to go through it in the spiritual realm. And then it hits them in the material. This person, and when it comes to chosen ones, these just very negative energies and entities, they attack chosen ones in the material. Because they can't attack the heart. They can't attack the third eye, this or that. So they try to attack the material. This is someone who is like assigned against your mission. However, I'm seeing this person as like a galactic entity. And what Spirit is saying is when it comes to this person, they may try it in the material realm. Like this person wants you to be in poverty, collective. Like they really want you to. And for some of you, they just are so... And really what's coming through is jealous, you know, where like it's your energy. For some of you, they think you make way more than you do or this or that. But either way, this person, very, very masculine energy, they're showing up as the Emperor. They want you to have nothing. And that is the truth there. But what I'm seeing for you, Chosen One Collective, all they're going to try to do is spew fear at you. You have the sovereign soul and galactic authority over this person. They can't touch you. What's the advice for the protector energy when it comes to this Emperor for the collective? The Moon and the Sun. Balance, right? Balance of light and the shadow. You are someone who is very balanced. And so what Spirit is saying is when it comes to this person, remaining balanced. But this energy is also like where some of the shadow may need to come in. Shadow is protection. It's that firm no. It's the healthy boundary. Why the Sun card with the Moon card for protector energy? We have the Empress over here. You're meant to receive, collective. You're meant to receive everything that's coming in over here. This person, now the way that you experienced it is like, for some of you, maybe they like took you to court, you know, things like that. They want you to have nothing, but this is an entity. Like I'm seeing it clearly, like as an entity where like, I'm really seeing Towerette, right? Where Towerette, nothing gets past Towerette. You are meant to be doing what it is that you're doing. You're meant to be creating what it is that you're creating. This person, they're just not even seeing you in truth. They're seeing you from a whole different lens, but this is someone who definitely is not awakened. They are not awakened. And it's not going to prosper. Why do we have Mary Magdalene, Sacred Marriage? Why Merlin, Cosmic Knowledge? You are meant to be doing what it is that you're meant to be doing. The Fool card over here, the White Rose. Reward for your hard work. Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Someone, for some reason, does not want you to be doing what you're doing. We have the Ten of Wands here. Why the Ten of Wands? Now someone, this may be someone from your past that you are on their list. Something didn't work out between you both and you're just on their list. Like Ten of Swords. They see you as an enemy. But it's very interesting because you're an earth angel. For some of you, your wisdom They're jealous of your wisdom. They're jealous of your soul gifts. They're jealous of your light. And because of that, it completely distorts who you actually are, where they're just seeing you as like this, like, whatever. Meanwhile, they're actually the ones that are in like really ugly energy. All right, so that is what I have for you, collective. I will grab some other cards after that. What is some final advice for the collective? Letting go. You can hear a plane, which is very low. For some of you, you're going to be traveling soon. We have flow, letting go, and natural movement over here. Okay? You are going to be letting this person go. For some of you, there's something about planes where you're taking some sort of plane, you know, or traveling, but you're letting this person go over here. Okay? You're just flowing. What else do we have as advice for the collective? For this, protect your energy. What's the advice? Yeah, you have beautiful change. What is the advice for this, protect your energy? Life force energy over here. Yeah, you're very protected. There's a whole lot of creative energy that flows through you, that surrounds you, and you have a beautiful change over here. So this too shall pass. It does feel like this person, like they don't want you to move forward at all. Like they're really, like they want you in a Five of Pentacles. No weapon formed against you shall prosper at all whatsoever. What you're doing is very sacred. This person is very convinced that, like, no, it's not, it's this, it's that. They're just someone who doesn't like you, but it's not necessarily your truth. All right. So that's what I have for you, collective. I do hope that it resonates. But I will say, let's get back to the beginning of the reading. You and this person, there is definitely a new cycle, a lot of healing between you both, you know, and you're a lot like one another, which did lead to some karmic things in the past. But it does feel like you both are actually kind of meant to work with one another, or have a lot of blessings, like beauty and love, that can be shared between one another. All right, so that's what I have for you. I do hope that it resonates. I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings to your day.